Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the Hilarious Zulu channel. Today's another hangout, open hangout. Talking. We earlier we were talking about Aisha and Prophet Muhammad. We just continue where we left off and see where it takes us. So anyone want to open the mic? You can just go.
All right, so where we left off was that we were talking about the Prophet Muhammad married Aisha at the age of 6, and there was some confusion of whether that marriage was consummated at the age of 9, and then the discussion turned to, well, what does consummating a marriage means? Does that mean at the age of 9 the Prophet Muhammad slept with her, or does that mean that they completed the marriage in some type of contractual way? Some of the Muslim brothers had decided to say that Muhammad didn't sleep with her at 9 years old, but they were just married, even though they were married when she was 6, but the marriage was sexually consummated at some later point in time. And General Han Solo had brought some writings that had objected to that and said that no, Aisha said that she had intercourse with Muhammad at the age of 9. So that's where we kind of ended the conversation at.
Oh, Hunter, you might have to mute yourself.
Sorry, I didn't know.
So General was actually going to explain something, but he kept getting cut off. So General, finish what you're talking about why
Okay.
that Aisha had sex with Muhammad at the age of 9.
Right. I'll give a nice summary of everything to do with Aisha. So it comes down specifically to so all the Sahih Bukhari hadith have this the root word dakala. And so, for example, in Sahih Bukhari 762-64, it has here narrated by Aisha that the Prophet married her when she was 6 years old, and he consummated his marriage when she was 9 years old. And so and Muslims would say, see, there's this dakala. It's basically something to do with presenting her in his home, so to speak. That it's like completing the marriage. There's nothing sexual going on. Well, you can actually go specifically to the Quran, and the Quran should be, in the Muslim's mind, the first thing to go to as far as even the grammatical considerations go, like the semantic ranges of words and so on. And never in the Quran is dakala used to mean any form of entering a transaction or entering a marriage or completing a marriage or something like that. Many times variations of the word is used in the Quran. It's used quite a bit. It means to gain admittance, grant admission. You'll also have dakhal to mean deception and so on. But specifically, if you're wanting to refer to sexual intercourse, well, in Surah 423, you have twice the usage of the word Allah, and I'll read it out. It says, "Forbidden to you are your mothers, your daughters, your sisters, your paternal aunts and paternal aunts and maternal aunts, your brothers' daughters, your sisters' daughters, your mothers who have given suck to you, your suckling sisters, your wives' mothers, your stepdaughters who are in your care from your wives, with whom you have lain." There's the word it's used. But if you have never lain with them or had sex with them, it is no fault in you, and so on. So the word is used with respect to women of all variety, and it's used in a sexual way. It can't mean that all these women that's mentioned in 423, that you've completed a marriage. It just makes no sense. And you'll have a lot of translations that have words like have carnal relations, for example, or you'll have there's a Mududi translation that has consummated the marriage. So even he understands, he's translating that verse, and he understands consummate is with respect to a sexual intercourse with respect to marriage. Now, Ibn Kathir, so Ibn Kathir in his commentary on Surah 423 has, very clearly, he says, has sexual relations. Now, when you go back to the Sahih Bukhari, is there a word that is not that word that Muslims will try and argue around that? Is there another phrase that's used with respect to the claim that she was 6 years old and consummated his marriage at 9? And is there a different word? Yes, there is. It's bana biha. And it's in Surah Sahih Bukhari 558-236 that says, narrated Hisham's father, Khadija died 3 years before the Prophet departed to Medina. He stayed there for 2 years or so, and then he married Aisha when she was a girl of 6 years of age. And he consummated his marriage. Now, consummate here is not that other word that we were just talking about. It's bani biha. Consummated his marriage when she was 9 years old. Bani biha is always associated with sexual intercourse because it means to build. So if I'm going to bani biha a woman, I'm going to build with her. And what does it mean to build? I'm going to cause pregnancy. I'm building. I'm making love in order to build something. And obviously, the connotations behind that is to actually ejaculate my semen and cause her to become pregnant. So it's used 3 times. So in Sahih Bukhari 558, Sahih Bukhari 453, and Sahih Bukhari 762. It has bana biha. So now, why is this important? Because the Abu Dawud hadith that I mentioned, where specifically the word intercourse is used. Oh, but that's a weak hadith. Yeah, I've just quoted you Sahih Bukhari, which is like obviously the main hadith, along with Sahih Muslim and so on. With respect to Abu Dawud, and so that therefore, obviously, according to the most authentic hadiths, Muhammad had sex with her when she was 9. So there you go. Thank you.
Now, Marshall was the one. Marshall Mathers was welcome, but he was the one who was saying that that the Quran doesn't actually, not the Quran, but Muslim scholars don't agree that that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ever had sex with his wife Aisha at the age of 9. So, Marshall, can you please explain to us why you believe that's true?
Okay, and okay, I'm gonna respond to that. By the way, I'm a native Arabic speaker, so I can exactly understand what the hadith in Arabic says. Okay, so in the Arabic it says dakhala. It does not say having sexual intercourse. It does not say that. But you're looking at it from the English language, and then you claim that some sexual intercourse with Aisha. That's wrong. And even supposedly, yeah, they got together at the age of 6 or 7. We don't know, because we don't know. There's literally no hadith that says Aisha had no sexual intercourse at the age of 9. No, we don't know. But what we know for a fact is that she may have engaged with him in some sexual intercourse when she reached the age of maturity. And we don't know what age is that. At that time, it could be 12, it could be 11, it could be even 9. We don't know. It's not the same as today.
But General has given us multiple sources, I think 3 or 4 sources, of especially even word usage that seems to point to the word consummate, the consummating of the marriage, as a legitimate translation would be to have sex with your wife.
Can you just please ask him to give me the Arabic, and I can read it to you right now. Okay, General, can you provide me with the Arabic hadith?
Yeah. I'll provide you with. Can you please explain to me this one?
No, just give me the hadith, and I can read it to you right
now. I'm gonna.
Can I say something real quick? Yeah, let me say something real quick. Marshall, why does it matter what you say when we have other scholars saying that it's sex?
Okay, what scholar is that?
General is the one that gave him.
Bro, listen. I'm
given you
asking
I've given you the link in the side. Can
Just-
you access the side link?
just provide me with the hadith in Arabic, and I'm gonna read it to you right now. And if
He-
you
he- he-
found a
But it's
single
your-
word that states that indicates having sexual
I've gone-
intercourse, then you got a point.
I've gone
But so
to
far, you got
your
nothing
I've
to
gone
say.
to I've gone to the main hadith like quranx.com. This is a main Muslim website.
Mhm. Okay, send
And
me.
Well, also just to catch you up, Marshall. General presented a word that was used to mean consummate marriage. He then applied the Quran. He said, "Well, if you apply this word in the Quran, it's only been used to mean sexual intercourse in this particular
Yeah.
matter." And then he also then applied it to the Hadith and showed how also they've only used that word in that same context to mean sexual intercourse. So we were
there's-
talking about the word consummate.
yeah.
But go ahead, General. General could
So
explain better.
there's Quran, Surah 423 in the Arabic in the side chat. I've just posted it. Now in that passage, does the root word mean completing a marriage, or does it mean sexual interrelations? What's happening?
Okay, General, do you know that? Okay, General, do you know that that hadith which you have just sent that authentic? And I'm gonna ask Abdul if he knows this hadith. Maybe he may know him. He may know it. Okay, Abdul, do you think that this hadith is actually sahih?
This is Sahih Bukhari.
Yeah, can you just
I've just
read the
given you.
Arabic?
Okay, I can read it in Arabic if you like.
And then translate it in English.
Okay, حرمت عليكم أمهاتكم وبناتكم وأخواتكم which one exactly, General? Which one?
Oh boy. So
Is it the one on
the
screen or
the
which one?
the hadith I've just given you does not have that root word that you're trying to get around about. What specifically in that hadith I've just linked up there in the side chat, it has a different set of Arabic words that does mean sexual intercourse. It does connotate that idea.
Okay, where
in the
does
Arabic.
it say that? Okay, show me where.
Can you read it? I'm wanting you to actually
Okay,
read it
but
for
try
us.
to give me the term in the Arabic that states having sexual intercourse at the age of 6.
Oh my gosh. Can you not read it like we've been asking?
Bro, he made the claim
What
that in
what is
Arabic it says
okay
having
in
sex.
Arabic? What in Arabic? What
I'm
does
asking him, can he
bana
show?
biha mean?
Okay, show
What
it
does
to me.
bana biha mean?
Well,
What?
just to be clear,
No,
Marshall, you're being a little slippery here because you said you wanted to read it. He presented it to you. Now you don't want to read it. Well,
Yeah.
he's asking you for.
So can you just read the Arabic like we've been asking and then translate it to English like you already said you would?
I want
You
him
haven't-
Here
to
is
show me.
Oh my
I
goodness,
want
dude.
him. Hold on.
Okay,
Thank
so
you. Hold
okay.
on.
I just want to ask him.
Usually-
Can he see the side chat? Yes or no?
I do, yeah.
Okay. That second
General,
paragraph I just posted there.
Show me one term in this Arabic literature where it says that where it states having
Can you
sexual
translate? Can you
intercourse.
just translate what I just sent you?
But show me first. Show me that I can translate
I
it.
just did.
Show me the word, bro. Show me the term. Show me the word.
I want you to translate that Arabic there and show us where the word appears and that it doesn't mean sexual interrelations.
Whoa. Everyone, calm down. Okay?
You're the Arabic expert here, so go ahead.
Marshall.
Okay.
Marshall,
I think
can you
someone
hear
is
me?
talking.
Yeah, I'm talking. Can someone hear me? Marshall.
We can hear you. What's wrong?
Marshall, are you on a phone?
No, I'm using my computer. What's up? What's wrong?
Never mind. Never mind.
Okay, what's up? Okay, hold on.
Hang on, did the hangout crash or something?
I don't know. It was talking. I don't know what's wrong.
So I just posted you the second paragraph. Can you please translate it for us right now, Mike?
Okay, General. I'm gonna say something. I want before I translate it because I cannot give you specific or accurate translation what it actually says. I will try, but I cannot give you a specific one. But I want you first to show me from that literature where it says having sexual intercourse. Show me the term, show me the word, and I can translate it to you right now.
Bana biha.
I mean, try to spell it well. Try to spell it well.
What?
What does bana biha mean?
Try to spell it well. There's no Arabic word that what you have.
Yeah, I'm
Try
not.
to
I'm not a native.
No,
Yeah, I'm not a
you know
native
what?
Arabic speaker.
I'm
so
sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt this. I don't know if
Okay.
this is supposed to be a formal debate between you two, but the whole game,
Yes.
and the reason why I'm calling it a game of this back and forth of trying to get him to say the specific Arabic term as well as spell it is not within his realm of what he's supposed to prove. What he has given you is a passage, and in that passage has exactly what he is supposed to be talking, what he's arguing about. All you need to do, your job, is to grab that passage and please translate the passage and give us the exact or better English explanation of what it's saying. Now, based on what he found, and the scholars who explain that passage have already concluded that in English it actually means to consummate the marriage at the age that it specifies, which is 9. Your job is to defend that and say that it does not. Can you do that?
Okay, I'm gonna try, but before that, okay.
Oh, man.
Khadija, okay, narration. Okay, hold on, man. I'm gonna translate it. Okay, stay quiet. Okay, Khadija died 3 years before the Prophet, peace be upon him, departed from Medina to Medina. He stayed there for 2 years or so, and then he married Aisha when she was a girl of 6 years of age, and he consumed that marriage when she was 9 years old.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know. Hold on. Now you gotta wait. I want General to show me where does it say
right now,
sexual
what's okay?
intercourse.
Okay, we're making progress. What's the Arabic in this hadith for the phrase "consumed that marriage"? What is that? What is the Arabic for that?
It's nakaha.
No.
It's nakaha. I'm telling you.
Are you referring to the hadith in Bukhari? Are you reading Bukhari?
I'm reading from Book 58, Hadith 236. What's the
And
Arabic?
what book is that? Bukhari?
Yeah, it's Bukhari.
Yes, Sahih al-Bukhari.
Okay, the Arabic word is dakala. Do you have that? Is that what you're reading?
No, I'm not referring to that hadith.
Are you referring to Wabana? Are you referring to Wabana?
No, it's a different one.
I'm referring to, according to this muflihun.com, it says here, Sahih al-Bukhari, Volume 5, Book 58, Hadith 236.
Okay, but General, I'm asking you, bro, show me the term where it states having sexual intercourse. Please do show me that. Show
Have
me.
you read it yet?
The words, I'm going to post it multiple times.
Show me the Arabic word, please.
Where is this word you told me? I don't see the word. Now I'm looking at it. What word?
Banabihi? Is that it?
Benabiha, yeah.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Oh, oh my! There is no word in the Arabic that means benabiha.
Really?
See, he just tripped you up. He just tripped you up.
Okay,
he just tripped you up, and you fell for it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
He tripped you up, and you fell for it.
Oh
Are you
my
serious?
goodness!
I'm
more than serious.
I put that phrase in Google Translator as well, just to make sure. And guess
Oh
what?
my
It is an
goodness.
authentic
General,
Arabic
And,
word.
and you got it wrong.
Uncle, listen. I consider General to be a rational human being, and I'm just asking him a very simple question. Please, General, show me from the Arabic literature where it states having sexual intercourse. Please, I'm just reading the Arabic now, and I can find literally nothing. Literally nothing. Nothing.
In that paragraph, you're saying Bana Biha doesn't exist.
Oh my! Answer the question, please. Answer the question. Show me where. Show me in the Arabic literature, please. Please. It's a very simple question. You showed me a word Banabiha which has no meaning.
So
there is
where
no word in the Arabic language as Banabiha. It's
Hey General. hey real quick, General.
Yeah, I might
when
be
you put it in Google
Uh,
Hangouts, what did it come out as?
So just so that everyone knows, this is the phrase that I'm referring to. I wish I could just.
Oh my goodness, General! I can send you the Arabic hadith.
Shut up.
I have to mute you guys because you really need to stop interrupting.
Go ahead, General.
Okay, let me just try and find the Arabic term over here. 1 second. Is okay? I'm just going to ask Marshall a question. So, bana is there any Arabic word that is bana? I could be mispronouncing that. Or bana. How do you pronounce it?
You're saying wabana.
So there's no Arabic word for that?
You're saying wabana, correct?
Okay, you know what? Let me just give me 2 minutes. I'll just get specifically the 2 Arabic words. 1 second.
Am I being heard?
Yeah, we hear.
Okay.
With a deep bass voice.
I can't help it. I'm sorry. But I think what he's saying is wabana, but wabana does not mean sex. Wabana literally means to build or construct.
So Abdul, you just said it's an Arabic word to mean build and construct. Thank you.
Right, exactly. But we're asking for sex. Is what you're trying to say.
You have bana biha, which means to build with her, right?
Exactly.
Biha is a feminine verb.
Wait,
no, we saying wabana. I'm saying wabana.
So Marshall just said that there are no such Arabic words, and you're saying there are.
I'm saying wabana. You have to see what I'm saying. Not biha, wabana.
Wait, y'all were saying y'all were saying that Bana Biha, like that was not Arabic whatsoever. So now y'all
No, that's not Arabic. He's referring to something else. I'm saying wabana. I'm saying wabana.
Oh my goodness.
Biha,
you guys are talking.
Hold on. Biha is Arabic though, correct?
Biha?
Oh my, Biha means she.
Okay,
Biha,
so there was Arabic there. So you were saying Bana Biha. I get what you're saying about the Ribana.
Seriously, guys.
Okay,
you guys, I think
I see a lot of dishonesty here, so I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay, you guys are ignorant about the Arabic language. There is no word as Bana Biha. I'm telling you.
Because what you said that it was, because what you were saying is that there's no such thing in Arabic with from the word Bana Biha. I get that, but there's still Arabic in there. So you're totally trying to fool us into saying that there was no such thing as Arabic. But
okay, let me just hold on. Okay, hold on.
You're talking about hold on. You're talking about being arrogant, but you're being literally dishonest with us now at this point.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm not. I'm just saying to you, Biha, Bana Biha, it's meaningless. It got no meaning.
It means
what's his point?
Does it not?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Yeah, so you understand the frustration that you cause.
What is? I think General is quiet now because he knows exactly what he did. He can't defend it.
Oh, notice he's back now. So you need Marshall. Real quick though, Marshall. You hang on a second. Real quick, Marshall. Hang on a second, General. Marshall, you need to be very careful because seriously, dude, you're being very I mean, what you're saying, like you're saying, oh, he's quiet now, so he must be something wrong, and literally he just came back. Be careful what you say, okay? No, just be careful with what you say, okay? You're being very rude and very dishonest at this point.
Okay, thanks. Thank you. So, so I'm gonna read the Arabic term benabiha. I'm a native Arabic speaker. Please, General, can you educate me on this one? What does it mean? I can see no sexual intercourse in this word. Can you just please educate me?
So, according to is that word in Arabic? Yes or no? I just put it in the side chat. Are those Arabic words?
It's an Arabic word, but it does not mean sexual intercourse.
Okay, can you translate those two words for me, please? What is it? How does it read?
Benabiha. Bena means like build or something like that. Build, to construct.
Right. So thank you. So now you just agreed to me.
Oh my God.
That's the translation of those words, right?
Where is sexual intercourse? Where is sexual intercourse in this word? Are you dumb?
Okay, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. No.
Are you dumb? I think.
No.
Can you show me the connotation? Can you show me the connotation? No, hold on. Can you show me the connotation of sex in this word?
Okay.
Okay.
So here we have the transliteration. Can you please translate that for us? Because Bana Bihar appears in this hadith. Go ahead.
It means go with her. Can we move on?
Okay, I don't think this is the Arabic. Where's the Arabic?
Okay, I'll give you the Arabic.
Abdul, thank you.
Means beautiful. I'm trying to figure out where's the sex coming. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
This is what I'm trying to say to him. Uncle, this is what I'm trying to say to him. It's an Arabic word, but I'm trying to figure out where does it say sexual intercourse.
Nothing said sex.
Exactly. It's build mean to like bena means like to build or to construct. It does not.
Hilarious. You're not doing a good form of moderation here. Can you please have Marshall translate and provide the transliteration of the phrase in Arabic I've just posted? If this is going to go on this game, I'm not going to be part of this discussion.
Hilarious, getting me some mods. I'm a good moderator.
Translate it again, okay?
Can I moderate? Because I'm Muslim and I'm quiet and I'm fighting her to be quiet.
Okay, I'm gonna translate it again. Okay, listen, guys. I'm gonna translate it again. Okay, Khadija died 3 years before the Prophet, peace be upon him, departed to Medina. Hold on, he stayed there for 2 years or so, and then he married Aisha when she was a girl of 6 years of age, and he consumed that marriage when she was 9 years old.
Okay,
so where is your point?
Marshall,
so where is your point?
Okay, so when you say consumed, what Arabic words were you translating?
Wabana, if I say this again.
Chumma bene biha. Yeah, that's the word. Chumma bene biha.
Wow.
So Tuma Bana Biha was the Arabic words you were using when you're translating it into consummated marriage, right?
Okay, Bene Biha is the Arabic word. But where does it say?
Thank you for proving my point. Thank you.
Okay. Let me finish. You finish.
My goodness. And notice how,
Hunter,
I mean, that was seriously dishonest.
Don't be a boy. Hunter. Be mature enough and stay quiet. Okay, let me respond to him.
Shut up, Marshall. You've been so dishonest since freaking time.
Let me respond to him, bro.
Christian, calm down.
Where does it say in the Arabic bana? It doesn't have the connotation of having sex or sex. It doesn't refer to sex.
You just said bana.
Okay, so basically,
what's your point?
Can I address something? So basically, what Marshall's trying to say is this bana word does not mean sex, it means build. Is that what he's saying? So,
it's the Arabic language.
1 second.
Okay, General, let me respond to your question, please. Ben, I'm gonna give you. Okay, hold on, but I'm gonna respond to your question.
Speak.
Hey, Zulu, can I respond? Okay, thank you so much. So, Ben,
this is useless.
No.
No, wait, General, wait, don't run away. Wait.
General, you can go speak.
General, wait.
Mute him.
Okay.
No, Marshall, shut up.
He asked me.
I'm not not
He
gonna
asked
talk.
where.
Just go ahead. No. I'm not gonna talk.
He asked me where in this hadith does it mean sexual relations. So I specifically used this particular hadith is Tuma Bana Biha, which they just admitted means to build, okay, and it's in the feminine, to build with her. Translated, consummate the marriage. So any sane person will understand, what does it mean to build with a female? It means to have sex, to cause pregnancy. So they've just confirmed that according to Sahih Bukhari, that Muhammad had sex with her when she was 9. Thank you very much.
Now, can I
Okay, let me respond.
Let me please.
Uncle. Okay, I'm gonna respond to it. Don't worry. Okay. If we look into the Arabic language, the word bana biha is an Arabic word which means to build or to construct with her. I want him. He made the claim that that hadith or that word refers to having sex with her. I want him exactly to show me in the Arabic, because I can read that. I can give you a sentence in the Arabic that Benabiha has no sexual connotation. I am going to construct. I can give you an example in the Arabic. Benabiha is to construct or to build. Where does it say having sex? Please show me here.
All right. So if it doesn't mean if it doesn't mean to have sexual relations, then why do translators translate that phrase to mean consummate the marriage?
Very beautiful question. I like that question. Thank you so much. Okay, let me tell you why. Because those translations, we don't rely on them. This is the issue. You're looking at it from the English language. No, we don't looking at it from that way. We're using the Arabic, the original language of the Hadith. So I don't care about that translation. That's the English, because the English could refer to anything, and I don't care about it, because I read the Arabic itself.
Really interesting. So I'm going to come back with a dictionary for you. Give me 2 minutes. So we can't rely on the English translation, folks, but they just conceded that the words are there.
Learn the Arabic. Learn the Arabic. That's going to be the best for you.
Okay, so where are we at now? What's the problem now?
Well,
let me just summarize what I said.
No, Marshall, you're gonna shut up. Kevin G, go.
Yeah, I mean, then I think that we should just go further and just clarify these terms. So, for instance, the term that General came up with, or didn't come up with, it wasn't his term, but reminder, yeah. The term that General came up with.
I have to go through a bunch of babies today. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, man. It's all right. I was just waiting. So the term that he came up with basically is showing that term means to build, has been translated into the English in the Hadiths to mean to consummate the marriage. Now, to consummate the marriage in English, consummate means to have sex, or to basically have intercourse with that person, to basically say that the marriage is done. Now, that term consummate can be brought to other cultures as well. Anytime we have a literary work that talks about the sexual intercourse or act between a male and female, that is brought out to mean consummate. For instance, if you look at a lot of African cultures, their native languages will be in like any of the other tongues, like the West African tongues. I know Zulu, you're familiar with them. But when they consummate a marriage, it does bring out as meaning consummate in English. When you look at Hebrew terms, when we talk about the law and the tokens of marriage, and when a male and female come together, it translates perfectly into consummate and what it means. But apparently here, Marshall is suggesting that although the English translation of that event means to consummate, it does not mean sex. So what we need to do then to go further is to say, okay, we stand corrected. In that case, why don't you, from the Arabic, please explain when he married her at 6, what that means, and variance to when he consummated the marriage in our translation, which means to have sex. But what does it mean to finally build with her 3 years after marrying her?
Yeah. So just quickly, on top of that, Kevin, I just given another hadith. This is from Sahih Bukhari 76287. And in this hadith, you have Muhammad saying, and I've given the link in the side, and it's exact same Bana Biha Arabic phrase, to build, email, where Muhammad says, a prophet among the prophets went for a military expedition and said to his people, a man who has married a lady and wants to Bana Biha, wants to consummate his marriage with her, and he has not done so yet, should not accompany me. So what does that mean? Does it mean to have sexual intercourse in that context? I would presume so. And the same phrase is used when Aisha uses the phrase with respect to Muhammad and herself when she was 9.
Is he there? Because I say, okay, it's because the back and see with a lot of things we deal with the Bible a lot, and the problem is that when people get into
Reminder, mute your mic.
Yeah, the problem is that when we get into these arguments back and forth about translations, what I always see this as running, but with the person who say they understand the native language, what they fail to do, or one of the main signs of them running, is they never give the explanation. Okay, let's say we're wrong. The English
in fact, initially, just quickly, Kevin, initially he said there is no such Arabic term. Everyone's witness to that claim he just made. What are you talking about? Then Abdul curiously goes, "Oh, it means to build."
Right, but okay, so we stand corrected. It means to build, but then now, okay,
no. One second, Kevin. No, Marshall was claiming there is no Arabic term Bana Biha, but Abdul says no.
You don't spell it correctly, bro.
But Bana means. Sorry. And then you have biha with her, the feminine verb. So therefore, Marshall then goes, okay, but show me the hadith that has that. All right, then I gave the hadith reference, and then he actually read it in English, and he read out the phrase "consummate in marriage." Okay, so then I asked, okay, what's the underlying Arabic term for that translation? With me, my initial statement that it's just 2 Arabic words. So you're correct, Kevin. It's a very subtle snaky bias to avoid the obvious.
General, I think you're really dishonest. I have explained that to you from the
I'm dishonest?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, you are
He's dishonest?
Dude.
Yeah, he is.
No. Let me go on a diatribe about this.
I'm not the native Arabic speaker, and yet I'm giving the stuff.
Okay, see, so
and I'm giving you the Arabic language.
Wow.
I'm giving you what the Arabic says.
But
I'm giving you what the Arabic says.
But
Okay,
Marshall,
right.
Hold on, Kevin. Hang on. Marshall, wait, Kevin, hold on.
I'm giving him what the Arabic says, and then he's trying to,
Marshall.
But let's say you did give him what the Arabic
Kevin,
says,
hold on a second. Kevin, wait, just 1 second. Marshall, you're saying like he's being dishonest, but yet we have you on live hangouts of you being dishonest by saying what we were giving you was not Arabic, and then you turned around and said what it meant in Arabic. If anybody's being dishonest, it's you. No joke and no lie. We have it right here on live hangouts.
Benabiha means to contract with her. Do you get that?
You're breaking up.
I said Benabiha means to contract with her.
Right, which is Arabic, and you said it wasn't. If anybody's being dishonest,
But
it's
where?
you.
Oh my god! Where does it say sex in the Arabic? Do you, are you? I don't. Are you an educated or
The
what?
point I'm making is, the point I'm making is that you said there's no such Arabic as
He
Banabiha, and then you
he misspelled it. He could not spell it correctly.
That's
you
not
not
Do you
spelled.
get?
He mispronounced it.
can you not read it?
No,
Oh, okay, hold on. I
not
think
Yeah,
that was
dude.
I think hold on here. What happened was I think
I don't.
maybe
I'm talking.
I'm trying to help you out, Marshall. I'm trying to say what maybe happened was General maybe pronounced it. No, maybe he did.
Yeah,
Christian man, can
I
you please
admit,
stop muting
We were
people?
literally
I
saying
I
the
think
word.
Christian man, you're overdoing it a bit now. Like be
I
moderate with the muting, man.
yeah, I
Sorry.
admit I'm not an Arabic speaker. I'm not a native Arabic speaker, but at
No,
least
can you
I'm
try
trying.
to stop me? Okay.
Yeah, Christian man, stop muting people for real. Like you're not
I mean,
he's
he's
supposed to
like
be.
he's a
No,
mature guy.
Stop it.
no, I can actually understand
Okay.
Christian man's frustration here. So
No.
don't. I mean, yes, Christian man, maybe it's a bit too much, but actually, I understand his frustration. So don't worry about that.
Okay, but General,
Well,
I think I have explained to you what it actually says. So
So you mean to
accept it or
say
not?
every time? Okay, so every time the word appears, for example, like in the one I just gave with the where Muhammad himself says, a man who has married a lady and wants to consummate his marriage with her, and he has not done so yet. Are you telling me that Muhammad was basically saying, married lady and wants to build with her, and it doesn't mean sexual intercourse? Is that what Muhammad was saying in that hadith?
I'm not gonna respond to you, so you just keep talking because I did explain to you and you're not taking it. You're just trying to make it worse.
Marshall, can you explain the hadith I just quoted in the side chat? What is Muhammad trying to explain there?
Okay, first of all, show me the website where do you get this hadith and which
I
one
just
exactly it
gave you
is.
the link. Let me repost it again. Explain to me this
Marshall.
specific hadith.
But why are you jumping? I mean, why are you jumping to another hadith?
No,
Oh
to
my
give you the context of the word.
You
It's the
just
same
did your
phrase.
Can you guys mute your mics if you're not speaking, please, or I'll do it for you.
No,
Try to,
let's
I
not.
mean, the Christian man is
let's not do
really,
that.
is really annoying. The Christian man is really annoying.
I'm annoying. I'm
Yeah,
annoying.
you are.
Christian man, you keep
You are.
talking over him and muting him. Like, just stop.
Yeah, he's a little boy. He's
Those
like he's a
couple
mature
times were
guy.
accidents. I didn't mean
You're a
that.
little boy.
Wanna mute
You're a
my-
little
you know
boy.
what
Go
I'm gonna
play
do? I'm gonna
games,
mute
bro.
my mic. I'm gonna mute my mic.
Oh, go play
Please,
games.
here's the rule. Here's the rule here now. I'm changing the rules now. If you're not speaking, mute your mic. If I see you unmuted and you're not speaking, I'll mute it for you.
Lulu,
And let everyone
try to
finish.
try to control this debate. I mean, if someone is talking, try to mute him and then allow him to speak.
I will. Okay, but so Karen, what you're saying?
Okay, thanks. So I would say to him, I did respond to his question, which is the word benabiha refers to or has connotation of sex. That's what his claim basically was. And I have told him from the Arabic language that I'm speaking, that's my first language, yeah. I have showed him and I have explained to him that that word, that term has no meaning of sex.
Okay.
It has literally nothing. Oh, no, hold on. That's
Hold on, let me
the
finish.
word I can give you a sentence in the Arabic word bena because the word bena has nothing to do with sex. Has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Bena biha. Hold on. Let me give an example. أنا سأبني المنزل. I'm going to construct or build the house. Bena, does that have nothing to do with sex? Obviously not. So his point is not valid. It's pointless.
Exactly. So I understand that the word means to build. So what's the context in which it is used in? Now, can
Semantics
you translate?
again. Semantics again.
Translate. I just posted it in the side. Can you scroll down to the side? Can you see that? It's a quotation.
Okay, I've just read it.
Okay, what does it translate to?
Why are you jumping to a different hadith?
No, translate it for us.
Okay. Okay, basically, let me just paraphrase what it says, okay? Hold on. Okay, basically, I'm gonna paraphrase what it.
Oh, no, don't
Don't
paraphrase.
paraphrase.
Don't read
Translate.
it word for word.
I'm trying my best, bro. So calm down. Calm down. The prophet, peace be upon him, said to his people, "Don't not, no one of you follow me." I mean, someone. Okay, basically, it's like this: the prophet was addressing his people, and he's telling them, "No one of you guys follow me if you have not completed your marriage." It says.
What? Now you're translating Bana Biha as complete your marriage?
Like, oh, it depends on the context, man.
But didn't you just say Bana means build and nothing more?
Does the word Bana has only one meaning? It depends on the context.
He initially said Bana only has one meaning. Now he's saying there's
Here we
multiple
go
meanings to
again.
Bana.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again.
That's you, Marshall, doing it, not us. That's all you.
Nah, bro. You see, like, come on, man. I just told you.
Hilarious.
Bana, it's in the context, man.
But it has a different meaning. Or I'm sorry, it's a different.
No.
It means differently now.
So, allow me to speak. So, there is the official translation. There's the official translation on their website, on the Muslim website, of that specific hadith, and it says, the Prophet said, and the phrase Bana Biha appears here. A prophet among the prophets.
I'm not gonna rely on that because that's English.
It is your official Islamic website translation in the English.
But that's the English. We don't accept the English. We rely on the Arabic.
Finish reading this out. A prophet among the prophets went for a military expedition and said to his people, and this is what Muhammad said, a man who has married a lady and wants to Bana Biha, consummate his marriage with her, and he has not done so yet. What does that mean? Obviously, if you haven't had sex yet, should not accompany me. Thank you very much.
Okay, so you finish, right? Okay. Once again, I'm gonna say it for the sake of argument. Once again, I'm gonna repeat that again. You're reading the English. Why are you doing that? Why can't you stick to the Arabic?
I'm reading the English, guys. I'm reading the English.
And I'm reading the Arabic. So I don't care about your English. I'm reading the Arabic.
You just confirmed Bana Biha does mean sexual connotation. So it's
congratulations.
I'm not honestly, bro. I'm not. Yeah.
Let's just move on because obviously it's over with.
I mean, that's semantics. I know he's doing semantics. It's fine. Just move on.
So I mean, there's no true English speaking Islam. I mean, Muslim.
Okay, my uncle is back. Lakum dinukum.
Wow,
That's exactly.
I couldn't get a word in edgewise, so I posted everything I wanted to say in the chat.
Uncle, please. I have been explaining to these people what the word bana in the Arabic means. I don't know. I have did my best. I have done my best, and I have done my best, and this is all I can do. If you don't want to check it, check it or not. I don't care. I have explained to you what the word means, so it's up to you.
But here's the thing, or not. Here's the thing, though. We obviously General has checked it out, and he's proved you wrong. In other words, so and we've already seen you being dishonest. So
proved you wrong without a shadow of a doubt.
Hold on, Ecclesiastes. Pretty much.
Marshall, let me answer this. Let me speak for Marshall.
One second. So okay. Hold on. Wait, Marshall. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So pretty much what's happening right now is the practice of taqiyya. Pretty much there's dishonesty here, and we're getting this from, or General's getting this from Muslim.
No, there's no taqiyya here. There's no such thing as taqiyya. You're just making claims.
Okay, so but what you're doing is being
dishonest on your part, Marshall. That's
fantastic. And that's why this is why I'm having a hard time believing anything you say. It's very hard for Israelites to say because
it's up to you. I'm not asking you to check what I'm saying. It's up to you.
No,
but
what you're saying is dishonest, though. That's the point.
Abdul, please. I'm not gonna talk. I'm just gonna let him speak and try to explain to you if he could, because you're not gonna take anything of what I'm saying. So it's pointless.
Can I ask no,
the rest of the room?
Abdul, I'm not gonna ask. Okay. I'm not gonna ask Marshall. I'm gonna ask Hilarious. I'm gonna ask Kevin. I'm gonna ask Hunt. Every non-Muslim in this room. I'm gonna ask. All right. I'm gonna rephrase.
Sure.
The translation here, and then I'm gonna read it out, and I want everyone's explanation of what the connotation actually means. Okay, so I've just changed it to what Marshall wants to see the word bana biha mean, which by the way, bana means to build, right? Okay, so here I'm going to read it out again, and I'm going to ask non-Muslims to explain to me the euphemism of the phrase. All right, so a prophet among the prophets went for a military expedition and said to his people, quote, "A man who has married a lady and wants to build with her, and he has not done so yet, should not accompany me." Guys, what does build with her mean, the euphemism? What do you think it means?
Do you have sexual relations with her?
Okay, sorry. Yeah, it means, intercourse.
I mean, obviously, what does euphemism mean?
I mean, what could it mean? To build with her.
To build with her.
Is the word euphemism?
Okay. One second. If we were to isolate the phrase "build with her," we could see it as maybe building a house,
building a legacy,
or building a legacy, right? But specifically, it says a man who has married a lady and wants to build with her, and he has not done so yet, should not accompany me.
Sounds like he's gonna. Can I
seems
speak?
like y'all afraid for me to respond.
May
seems like this chat is afraid of me responding.
May I speak, Abdul?
I mean, I've been quiet for an hour, which is a long time.
Let the Muslim. I think it's fair to let the Muslims respond to what we're saying.
Okay.
For an hour, I haven't spoken.
Okay, Uncle, go ahead.
What you need to understand, I can quote you the hadith that says they consummated their marriage. There's another hadith that says the exact same thing, the exact same translation, but uses a different Arabic word. One says dakala, one says wabana. You can you can read another hadith that's going to refer to another different Arabic word. So what you did, General, is when you just quoted another hadith, you tried to put wabana in there. No one says wabana was in that hadith you quoted. We was referring to one hadith that you quoted that says wabana. So now when you try to turn around and bring up another hadith, just because wabana was used in one hadith doesn't mean wabana was used in another. One says wabana, one says dakala. There's different Arabic words to express that. Yes. So what you did was for
I'm not denying that. Okay, so what I clarified, let me just summarize this entire discussion. Earlier, before Marshall and everyone responded, I already explained Surah 423 in the Quran has dakala mentioned twice. And you have, it's speaking about sexual intercourse with the women in that verse. No. Then you have the same phrase, dakala, used in the hadith, speaking about, so this is in Sahih Bukhari 762-64, where Aisha uses the phrase, and it's translated, consummated his marriage. And then the big debate was, well, does dakala mean sexual intercourse? So then that's why I gave you another Sahih Bukhari hadith that doesn't use dakala, but it uses
let me respond. Let me please respond to him.
Okay,
I haven't finished.
Okay, I'm going ahead. I already know the argument. It's the same argument.
Finished.
Go ahead.
So I gave another hadith that does say, I'm going to read the English translation along with the transliteration. Yeah. So here's English, and then after the English is the transliteration. So narrated Aisha, the Prophet married her when she was 6 years old. He consummated his marriage when she was 9 years old. Okay, does dakala appear under the phrase consummate his marriage? No, it's bana biha. So what does bana biha mean? Well, we've just been confirmed by the eloquent Arabic speaker in this room that bana means to build. So to build with her, in what way?
And
What was
exactly
Muhammad building with Aisha?
In what sense?
You let me answer, I can tell you.
Can I speak first, Abdul? Can I speak now?
Let Ecclesiastic speak.
Go ahead.
All right. From what I'm reading right here, the prophet said a prophet among the prophets went for a military expedition and said to his people, a man who has married a lady and wants to consummate with her or build, right, his marriage with her, and he has not done so yet, should not accompany me. Where was this military going? Was it going to battle?
Is it my turn to respond?
Was it going to battle, General? Was it going to battle, General?
Exactly. Because if he dies, he has no son.
Am I allowed?
He has no son.
Exactly.
Let him speak. General, let him
Sounds
speak,
like
bro.
Moses too. Moses did the same thing.
Abdul, let's talk. Let him speak. Let him respond to you.
I'm going to respond to General.
That was a mic drop by Ecclesiastes right there.
It seems everyone's afraid for me responding. I'm curious as to why.
Okay,
General. So when you finish your point, you don't need to add any ad hominems. Just let the Muslims respond, please.
Okay, Uncle, before you speak, please, I just want to ask him one simple question to General. General, do you know what the word dakhala means in Arabic?
We should probably let Abdul respond since he's been waiting for a while.
Why is everyone afraid of me responding? I don't understand.
All right, go ahead.
Dakhala does not mean sex. Wabana does not.
Guys, if you're not speaking, mute your mic.
Dakhala means to enter. Dakhala can be to enter what? Depends on context. So when you read different hadiths, there will be hadiths that yes refers to sex. There will be hadiths that yes doesn't refer to sex, but you have to go off what's the context around it. And that's what the problem is. You're saying dakhala does not mean, for example, you use dakhala to mean sex in the Quran, right? I can use dakhala that shows in the Quran it doesn't mean sex. In fact, it means to enter into prayer. Chapter 3, verse 37. See how your argument just went down the drain? How you use dakhala in one verse to mean sex, and I quoted from the Quran that showed it didn't mean sex.
No,
and how do we know that? Because it's according to the context. Dakhala means enter. What is entering? It could be I could be entering a woman. I could be entering a house. I could be entering anything. What is being entered depends on the context. Dakhala does not mean sex.
Okay.
Bana does not mean sex.
Exactly.
Uncle. To enter has nothing to do with sex. It's a verb. It means to enter. It has nothing to do with having sexual intercourse.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. I agree.
But he
doesn't mean sex.
He still argues when he doesn't even know the Arabic. I mean, that does not make sense.
This is from Lane's. That's the whole point. This is from Lane. 1 second. This is from Lane's lexicon. The various semantical usages of dakhala. So he or it entered or went, came, passed, got in, to enter, go in, join oneself in company, visit, intrude, meddle, have intercourse with, go into one's wife, intrigue, penetrate, deceit, corrupt, and the primary signification is a thing that enters into another thing and is not of it. So now, the context is key. So notice Lane's lexicon says the primary significance is a thing that enters into another thing. In whatever context we're speaking about, where you enter a house or whether you have sex, a penis enters a vagina.
Exactly.
That's the semantical range of right? Now, the one time
no way
it is respect to Aisha. And then you have other hadiths, Sahih Bukhari hadith, that says Bana biha. Obviously, it's speaking about a penis entering vagina, ejaculating into that uterus in order to create life.
According to who?
According to your own hadith.
The hadith never mentions sex.
Not only uses.
Doesn't mention sex. 1 second. The hadith says that you said build with her and enter. The hadith never says sex. You put sex in there.
He's trying to
only
add words.
uses
He's
dakala, but uses bana biha in the same context.
And then bana
No,
biha
you're
means
trying
what?
to add
Built with her. Dakala means what? Enter. Where's the word
He's
sex?
trying.
See how you tripping
Uncle.
yourself up?
Uncle, he's trying to add words.
Exactly.
Obviously.
He's adding the word.
I
Built
mean,
with her.
general. I mean, general. Seriously,
One at a
bro.
time. One at a
Seriously.
time. One at a time. One at a time.
Clear. I think it is.
You are this. You are
I
this
think it is
honest.
clear that everyone can see
No, Marshall, let General
that they're
speak.
running away. I think it is clear that everyone can see that they're being dishonest, they're biased. We've proven our point, and I'm just going to leave it there. That's it. You guys can discuss something else.
Okay, so you cannot defend it, right? So you just go back. Defend your point. You made a claim, and what's wrong? Because you know what you said is not true.
No, sorry, my conscience is clear. Thank you very much.
No, it's not. It's not. Okay, you can say whatever you like, but it's not that's not true. We have just proved that through the Arabic.
General, how can you explain to me how these guys haven't addressed the point so everyone can understand? It was just coming in.
So they're saying this is what they've just done. So the hadith. Let me just quote the hadith that has the color. I'm going to put it with the transliteration so you can see where it appears. So this is in Sahih Bukhari 762-64. Let me put that there. So it's narrated by Aisha that the Prophet married her when she was 6 years old, and he consummated his marriage. Now, this is the big debate. What does this consummate mean in the Arabic, obviously? Marriage when she was 9 years old. Now, what Arabic word is used in the translation consummated? It's the root word dakala. Oh, but dakala doesn't mean sexual intercourse. Well, especially when I just quoted from Lang's lexicon that one of the primary is about what that word means is one thing entering another thing, right? Okay, so let's for the sake of argument say that dakala has no sexual connotation, even though the lexicon says you can translate it as having intercourse with someone. And what I did was I gave another hadith. So here's another hadith that has the exact same. Let me just put a separation here. Alliteration. And here is the hadith chapter and verse and book and so on. Now, this is what it says. He married Aisha when she was a girl of 6 years of age, and he consummated his marriage when she was 9 years old. Oh, does dakala appear here? No, it's banabiha. Banabiha mean. If dakala doesn't mean intercourse, then banabiha, to build with her. And then what I decided to do was show that banabiha does indeed has a sexual euphemism because it's used elsewhere, like Ecclesiastes just mentioned, with respect to a soldier going into battle, and if he hasn't built with her, meaning hasn't made her pregnant, he's not allowed to go to battle. So he has to first make her pregnant, and he dies. At least he has a son in order to continue his family legacy. So here we have two different phrases, banabiha, build with her, and dakala, go in, that according to them has no sexual connotations. I find that incredibly hard to believe.
Okay. Can I, Zulu? Can I respond to him?
I respond. Yeah, I can respond.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
Number one, you're making a straw man of what everyone is saying to you. What I said to you was that built with her and enter can refer to sex. So no one said that it cannot refer to sex. We saying it doesn't mean sex. It can refer to sex based on the context. That's what everyone said. So your whole argument that you preached for about 10 minutes was a straw man, because no one here said that it cannot refer to sex. We're saying that it linguistically does not mean sex. It means, as you admitted to, built with her or to enter. what is being built with, what is being entered refers to the context. Now, your argument is that he entered Aisha, that he had sex with Aisha. So when we go to the hadith that refers to having sex with Aisha, it says Dakala followed by alayhim. That's what it says. Am I being heard?
Yeah, uncle, that's right. دخل عليها. دخل means enter. عليها means to her. It's a pronoun. عليها is a pronoun that refers to her. دخل عليها, he enters to her. Where does it say? I don't know. That's his question. That's the question we're trying to ask him to respond to.
I'm getting lost. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah. Okay, so General, do you want to respond to what they're saying, bro?
Zulu, before that, let me wrap up what I said.
All my responses, basically every authentic translation of the hadiths. So I'm not referring to fringe websites that translate the hadith. I'm actually going to the Muslims' websites. And I can quote you at least 10 hadiths, 10 different hadiths that have this phrase consummate. And it has dakala in it. I can go to Surah 423. It has dakala in it. And according to them, it doesn't mean in the so-called context, it doesn't mean cause, which is absolutely laughable. Basically, these two guys are saying,
but all the Muslim scholars are wrong. To a verse from the Quran differently. So why would you say that? If I quoted you verse 337 that literally says
let General finish.
I said Surah 423. It has the root word dakala mentioned twice.
And then in that context, it means sex. No one's denying 423. We're talking about intersex with Aisha.
So therefore,
everything
the context of Aisha is that to consummate the marriage means to have sex. Thank you very much.
Yes, you just proved my point. You proved that, look, I said it refers to context. So what did he do? He referred to other texts. Not the actual text we're discussing. He was referring to other texts. So you just proved my point. And some texts, it can refer to sex, and some texts it doesn't. It depends on the context. You just proved my point.
Yes.
Exactly.
Context
so thank you.
All this hadith. So what we've just done now is established that these phrases do involve sexual connotations.
According to the context.
Yes. Thank you very much for conceding that point, because initially, like an hour ago, you guys are saying, oh, but it doesn't involve all the sexual stuff. Okay. Now, in the context of the hadiths that we're looking at, do they at all mean, do they have any form of sexual connotation? Now is the next part of the discussion.
Right. And what we're saying is it means enter what's upon. It doesn't never say sex. That's the whole point. The Arabic says enter into what's upon her. Enter into what's upon them. That's the actual English translation. Did you hear the word sex? No. Now, if you take it upon me sex, that's your interpolation. All it's saying is into what's upon her. So it could mean sex. Not mean sex. How do we know? What do we refer to? What did you just say? Context. So now I'm going to quote you the exact same hadith that says the same story, but instead it says, I was admitted to the house. We began to live together. So do you see what I just did? I showed you text, context that proves mine. You don't have anything to prove yours. We agree that it can refer to sex. We agree that it can refer to going into something. But I just showed you text that literally says it refers to living together. You can't show a text that literally says it refers to sex. Therefore, your interpretation is false.
So then my next question would be, why did Sunan Abu Dawud use the phrase intercourse?
Because
why did they do that?
Because that literally means sex. Now, what we're trying to tell you, Sunan Abu Dawud is not reliable. No one accepts Sunan Abu Dawud. You do.
1 second.
But the Muslim don't.
I'm not referring to the reliability of it. It could be totally unreliable. But why does it even exist in Sunan Abu Dawud?
Because it's unreliable. That's what it means. That's literally what it means. You asking me why did it exist?
Is Sunan
So your
Abu
question,
Dawud,
so we're not
is
moving on the topic of whether they
whoever
had sex or not. You
whoever
guys you
wrote
questioning whether or not why hadith exists. So are you conceding that reliable hadith doesn't mean sex? Because once you can see that, then we can refer
no.
to whether or not a
Let me
hadith, why it existed or not. Because now you're moving to a different topic. Why hadith exists? We're discussing whether or not this reliable hadith means sex. We've just confirmed it doesn't mean sex.
is
Now, if you want to change the topic, we can do that.
Exactly, uncle. Even Abu Dawood
one
is not sahih.
second. I just hate it when I can't make my point.
Yes, come on, let's not talk over each other, please.
So Abu Dawud, now a 9th century Muslim, 9th century AD Muslim, say intercourse. What gave him the idea that according to these other hadiths, that where you're speaking about Bana Biha or the other one, Dakala, that if it didn't mean intercourse, why did he say intercourse?
And what I said to you says the hadith that he collected does mean sex. So why you keep saying it doesn't? The hadith of Abu Dawood does mean sex. But what we're saying is that hadith is not reliable. So what is your...
whoever wrote intercourse there in the Sunan Abu Dawud,
I don't understand what you mean why, because that's what it means.
No. General, I think he explained to you that Abu
understand my
Dawood
question.
Yeah, all we do.
Why does it exist in that hadith?
Because what that means, if it exists, that obviously means somebody believed it. That obviously somebody believed it.
So
if it exists, somebody believed it.
Someone at least.
Let Marshall say something. Marshall, what did you want to say?
As uncle has just said, Abu Dawood is a hadith which we don't fully accept. It's not reliable, and he just doesn't want to understand that. He explained it to him, and as I have explained to him as well, the word dakhala or bana has nothing to do with sex. So in the Arabic, we don't find the sexual connotation in it. What he's trying to do, he's trying to look to the language, English language, and then he's trying to fit up his logic. Oh, that word means sex. No, come on, stick to the Arabic. We're talking about the Arabic. It's the language, it's the original language. We got two words that I use interchangeably. We got dakhala and we got bana. Those two words have nothing to do with having sex. I'm done.
And what I was trying to say is, enter her can mean sex. Enter her can mean enter into the marriage.
Yeah.
So
bro,
the reason why I was translating sex
mean,
because we agree with you. We agree
exactly.
that it can mean sex. That's why I was translating that stuff. But that hadith is not reliable. So why do you keep referring to it?
Exactly. That's the point. It could mean sex, but that hadith, we don't accept it.
Muslims do not accept that hadith. Muslims don't accept that hadith. So why do you keep using it?
I don't think he's trying to understand. He's doing it purposely. He's doing it intentionally.
What is it?
You have the 6 major hadiths, right? And the Sunan Abu Dawud.
Yes, some are reliable, some are more reliable than the other. This is what we're trying to tell you. The most reliable doesn't translate it as sex. You're saying, okay, let me find the hadiths that are not the most reliable and use that as my argument. But the most reliable don't say that.
Exactly.
And this is the argument
Exactly. So he's trying to use general what general is trying to do.
That's it. I'm done.
Okay, Zola, just one point, please.
General, don't run. Wait. Let me finish one point, and you're going on. Okay, don't go. Go on ahead, Marshall.
No. If you want to talk, just he can talk. It's okay.
Yeah, let General. So General, say what you need to say, bro.
Okay, I got no problem with him. Just talk. When he finishes, I'm gonna talk.
Is he allowing me to talk?
General.
So he don't want to talk. I'm gonna talk. Okay. We know he's trying to use unreliable hadith to back up his point. what he's trying to do is actually intellectually dishonest. We have said to him that Abu Dawood is a hadith which Muslims, they don't accept. We don't take it. It's unreliable. It's not sahih. It's not authentic. What he's trying to do, he's trying to use it to substantiate his point, which will never happen. We have explained it to him.
I would be afraid to admit that it said yes, it can refer to sex. So it's not like we just neglecting. We're saying yes. The problem is,
exactly,
and it's reliable. He said it's reliable. I didn't say that. He said it's reliable.
No. Exactly. We even agree with him. The word to enter, it could refer to sex, but we don't negate that. We accept it. But that translation is incorrect.
Exactly. That's what we're trying to explain to him. But
I think that's obvious, you know.
So, the general, are you still there? Do you want to respond, or are you not there?
I think he's gone. My whole response is in the chat, so anyone can look at it right now. Everything, I address everything they said. Wabana, Dr.
Do you want to respond now? I want to respond on what's taking place.
All I'm going to say is I repeat what I said, is that he is correct in saying that it can refer to sex. But whether it's referring to sex depends on context. Just like he pointed to a verse that says it means sex in the Quran, I point to a verse that says it means talk about entering the house. So what we're saying, we're agreeing that it can refer to sex. So what does he do? He says, well, I'm going to go to Abu Dawood and shows where it says sex. And I say, yeah, it did say with sex. It's translated sex, but that's not reliable. Now, do you have proof that that's reliable? No. Well, then what are you talking about?
Okay, hey, how about this? What passage does it talk about in this hadith about Muhammad and his wife? Where is that? Where can I find that?
That hadith, I can show you in Bukhari. I'll give you the reference.
Give me your best. Give me your best book that you go by, and let's read into it.
It's
Okay, just check it out. Chat. It's
Link
there
it.
in the chat.
Sahih Bukhari, Volume 7, Book 62, number 64. Sahih Bukhari.
Hold up.
Okay, you can write it.
All right.
And you can go to sunnah.com, which is one, it literally has the Arabic translation next to it. You could copy and paste it, put it in your Google Translate, and do it yourself.
You guys got what? How many books?
We got a whole lot of books, but only some are more reliable than the others. But there are six of them. There's Bukhari, there's Muslim, there's Abu Dawood, there's Nisa, I'm missing two more. What's the other two?
Can you link me? Can you just link me to the passage that we're talking about?
Yeah. I'm saying it's Sahih Bukhari,
right.
Volume 7, Book 62, number 64.
Is it in the external chat or this internal chat?
Is the internal? I don't know what you mean by that. I was giving you the reference to look up.
Okay, I would like you to link it to me.
Oh, to link it to you? Okay.
Just put it in one of the chats. That's what he's asking.
Yeah.
Oh, put it in the chat. Okay. You know, I'm still used to working the chat. So I don't
yeah. But quick question. So this seems to all be summed up. What we can agree on. We can agree that he married this person at 6 years old. And marriage, no matter what you define as marriage, but marriage between a man and a woman, we also know that they did consummate the marriage at some point. But the only reference to age that we hear about consummation is the age of 9. And there's a whether it's sexual or whether it's non-sexual, some people would say it's sexual, some people would say it's not sexual. And there is no reference point to when he actually had sex with this 6-year-old girl after marrying her. And that, but it could be 9 or it could be 29 for all we know. It's open. It's an open question. That's your guys' position?
That's exactly true. What we're saying is nothing says sex. You can say it refers to sex, but nothing would clearly say this means sex. And what we're saying is that it can mean sex, it could mean enter into a house, and we actually have hadith that confirm that it literally means she entered into a house. And I gave you those references as well. That the same hadith that says he married her at 6, consummated at 9. There's another hadith that says he marries me at 6, we began to live together at 9. There's another one that says he married me at 6, I was admitted to the house at 9. So what we have is context that support the actual position that we're saying that it means living together. Now he's saying it refers to sex, but he can't find something that literally says sex. I can find something that literally says. There's the difference. I have context to prove mine. He doesn't have it.
Well, they're not mutually exclusive. You could have sex, entering into the house, and living together, all happening at the same time. Like, for instance, sometimes I think even in Western marriages, when you take a wife into your house, you carry over the threshold, and at that point you have sex with her, and and you consummate the marriage. It's all at one moment. Are you saying that you're somehow saying that that's not true, that they couldn't have done all that at the same moment? Because consummate could mean just more than just not only sex, but the fulfillment of the marriage, bringing them to my house, loving them, and having sex with them all at the same moment.
It could mean all of that. The question is, does the hadith say that? And that's what I'm saying. The hadith only says they live together. If the hadith says they live together, you take that they live together. If you say they have sex, that's something you're adding to the text.
Well,
we say they live together because that's what the text says.
Hold on, but we do agree that it's a consummate, which could mean sex or not sex. You do say entered into, which means enter into her or enter into the house, and then you said living together. You're treating it as all of those mean coming into the house, but I think a more reasonable interpretation would be all these happened at the same time. This, when she became at this age, she entered into the house, the marriage was consummated, and this is what happened. That seems to be more of a fulfilling story than just saying, all right, even though it says consummated, it really doesn't mean consummated that would you understand it, but it means consummated in this very limited, very unique understanding to kind of make the story kind of fit a narrative that doesn't seem to be a natural progression of what we understand marriages and consummated marriages to be.
But the difference is, like, again, what I said is everything I say can actually be backed by text. I say it means enter. We look at the dictionary, it means enter. I say if they're referring to living together, I look up a hadith that says they live together. When you say sex, it doesn't exist. There's the difference. You can say it can mean that, it can refer to that, but you don't have text to back it up.
But you admitted that consummate does mean sex in one particular instance. It doesn't mean sex in one particular instance. I'm just trying to understand the story. That's what I'm saying.
We have explained this. We have explained this. I mean, why are we repeating it again and again?
Right. I'm agreeing with 100%. I'm just saying the difference is when you try to say what the text say, you have to. If you say it means sex, then point to something that says it means sex, and no one can do that. If I say it means living together, I can point to a text that literally says it means living together. There's a difference. I actually have text to back mine up, where the people saying they have sex don't have anything to back it up, except a hadith that's not reliable.
Yeah, and
hold on, but you guys,
MP, hold up for 1 second.
Go ahead.
I'm still waiting for that reliable text.
I just gave you a Bukhari hadith. Wasn't I talking to you when I gave a Bukhari hadith?
Yeah, I want the link. I thought you were gonna leave me.
I don't know how to figure this out. Hold on, give me a second. I'm gonna not talk for a while so I can figure this out. So
okay,
y'all got.
Well, one thing, Marshall, since you're still here, one thing I think you guys are trying to do, and I think it's a beautiful trick. What you guys are trying to do is say, okay, do you have three words, consummated marriage? I think anyone from anywhere, when you say consummated marriage, would assume that means having sex. But you're saying, okay, even though it could mean having sex, it could also mean not having sex. So the general usage is meaning having sex. The limited usage or the very, very narrow usage means something else, whatever that may be. So then we also have other passages that said, hold on, let me finish. Then you have other passages. Another passage that says he went into her. Well, that seems to mean sex too, but now you're saying, well, it doesn't mean sex because now we have a third passage that means he came into the house. So instead of saying, well, these could be three separate events all happening at the same time. Hey, on this day, she came into the house, they had sex, and they did all this, because that would be a reasonable translation. It seems that it would break that narrative that you guys are trying to present. So you guys are trying to read it in a very narrow, unique way that says, okay, it just means she came into the house. Doesn't mean she had sex. When I don't think really anybody here is buying this translation because it just doesn't. You're trying to make it seem limited to only coming into the house. When I think people here would just be, I would be removed to say that you seem to be really trying to put some hurdles where hurdles are not, and
Okay,
you're using and what you're doing is
try to make it short, bro. Try to make it
the
short.
ignorance. You're trying to use the ignorance of the
Okay.
audience to say that your way is correct, but I don't really think so. And I'm not saying
Okay.
somebody else here could be
Okay.
buying it, but I'm just not buying it.
Okay, you finish, right? Okay, I'm gonna respond to that. We don't care. I'm gonna repeat that again. For the sake of argument, I'm gonna do it again. We don't care, and I don't care personally about the English translation. I stick to the Arabic. And we have seen in the Arabic language, it does not refer to any some sort of sexual intercourse. It does not. And what he did, what General did, he relied on Abu Dawood, which is not reliable. We don't take it. We don't accept it. And yes, dakhala, or it could refer to having sex, but that's according to Abu Dawood, which we don't accept. We don't take him. That's what he did. Do you get what I'm saying?
Hunter, mute your mic. Yeah, everyone, if you're not speaking, mute your mic. It's feedback.
Oh, it's like,
well, I was gonna say.
Mute your mic.
I was gonna say something.
Even if you want to say something, wait until the person's finished speaking and then unmute.
Hunter,
Because
so can I say something?
take your time. Wait, Hunter, wait for your turn, okay?
yeah. Everyone's up. Don't make sure your mic's muted. So that's a rule. Make sure your mic's muted whenever you're not speaking.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
I'm doing it.
okay. So MP, do you get that or not?
Yeah, I understand your point. I'm just, unfortunately, I disagree with the fact that you're saying that these things have to happen in some type of vacuum. I think,
Bro,
a reasonable understanding of someone living in 2,000 centuries ago you would make the reasonable inference that all these things happen together, and this was a full consummation of the marriage in that particular way. But if you're trying to narrow it to prove a point, I understand that, and I understand why you need to do that. But I just saying I just disagree with it because it just doesn't really it doesn't make it doesn't really make the argument as well as I think you're trying to pretend it does, or you believe it does.
And
I don't know. And Hunter,
by the
hold
way,
on. I want to make sure, because Hunter had been trying to get us. So let him say something, and then
okay,
you
just
hit
one
right
point.
back.
Okay, just one small point, and I'm gonna let him talk. Okay, please, Hunter. One small point. Okay,
Well, actually,
go ahead.
Well, it was
Okay.
my turn, so you told me to wait my turn. Now it's my turn. So
okay,
if I could,
just small point, and then you can talk.
No,
Okay.
I think I'm waiting. You wanted me to wait my turn, so finally my turn. So
no,
you can wait your turn
problem.
now.
No problem.
You
You
can
can
wait your
talk.
turn now.
I'm just gonna
So
listen to you.
Okay, so wait your turn. Go ahead, mute your mic. Thank you. So earlier you were saying that you don't care about the English. You only read the Arabic. So for the scholars that have translated it into English, are they not reliable?
Okay, can I respond to that?
I asked you a question, so yeah, I'm hoping you will.
Okay, I'm gonna educate you on this one. First of all, you don't know who Abu Dawood is. You don't know anything about this, like this translator. He's
I'm not
Abu
talking about a
Dawood.
specific one. I'm talking about all of the English translations. I'm not talking about a specific one.
Can you stay quiet and close your mouth for a minute?
But you're not answering my question correctly, though.
Okay. Hold on. Marshall, answer the question.
You're not answering my question, though. What you're saying, you're referring to.
Don't interrupt him when he's trying to answer your question. If he's saying something wrong, I'll correct him after. But not interrupting each other.
Okay, mute your microphone. Hunter, mute your microphone.
He's gonna go into a 10-minute talk about how.
Guys, the rule was that you're not speaking. Mute your microphone.
Zulu. Okay, can you just tell him to mute his microphone?
Please mute your microphone and let him finish.
Okay, thank you, Zulu. Thank you. So, as we have explained to General and to everyone else, Abu Dawood, the hadith of Abu Dawood is unreliable, and we don't deny the fact that the word dakhala, it could refer to having some sort of sexual intercourse. We don't deny that. We accept it. But his translation is actually not correct. So we don't accept it. And one more thing that I wanna clarify, dakhala. Hold on. Dakhala means to enter. I can give you an example in the Arabic. I can give you a sentence or an example in the Arabic language that using the word dakhala. And like I'm going to enter to the house. or I'm gonna enter to my wife's house. Does that prove I'm gonna have some sort of sex with her? Obviously not. That's the Arabic what it says, and I'm not the one who says that. It's the Arabic language. So if you don't know the Arabic and you're trying to demonstrate your point, it's not gonna work because you're trying to use the English language, which will never do this. It's the Arabic language that talks.
Okay, so let me
Well,
clarify.
I want to
because-
respond after Hunter.
Okay, yeah, because you did not answer any bit of what I was asking. You went on about about one specific translation, about the whole talking about sex and everything. I'm asking one question, and please answer. If you don't, then I will have to interrupt because you will not, because you did not even come close to answering it. Okay, so if you refer to the Arabic, only the Arabic and not any English, then whose English for the people who don't speak Arabic, were the people who did translate it to English, are they wrong? Are those scholars, the top scholars of the Quran, to translate it, are they wrong completely? Like, is it not reliable?
Can I just?
Hold on. No, General.
I'll follow that.
General's next.
Okay, but
let General speak.
I'll follow that with
General,
100. So here's an example.
Hold on. General.
I wasn't done either.
An example of what Hunter's getting at.
Let
an example.
General respond. He's been quiet for a while. Let General respond, please.
Well,
this is Sheikh Mohammed bin, I don't know how to pronounce the last one, but he says the marriage of 9-year-old girls is not forbidden because according to the Hadith, the Prophet Muhammad's sayings, Muhammad married Aisha when she was only 7 years old, and he consummated his union when she was 9.
So, okay, real quick, let me just finish what I'm saying. So
yeah, that sounds pretty convincing.
So you have a scholar here who says one thing. So but what I'm trying to get at is, if you only hold to the Arabic, then what about the scholars who translated it to English? Are they like not reliable or anything? So pretty much like I mean, it just seems like there's a serious biasness there where only the Arabic is allowed.
Okay,
nobody's reliable unless you're,
Okay, MP, hold on. I'm gonna respond to his question. Wait a minute. Okay, mute your microphone. Okay.
Yeah, everyone mute the mics. Let Marshall speak.
Okay, thanks. So he said, while we don't rely on those other translations, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, those other translations, I don't know about them what they say, but as far as I know, as far as the Arabic language says, it doesn't categorically talk about sexual intercourse. I don't care about what those. Hold on,
talking about.
Answer. Hold on.
Wait, don't interrupt him. Don't interrupt him.
See what he's doing now?
Interrupt him. No interrupting.
Okay, so I don't care, and I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what those other translations of the English language say. I don't know. I'm not aware of them. But as far as because I'm sticking to the Arabic, I don't care about the English. I'm native Arabic speaker, so I want to know what the Arabic says. I don't need to go to those other scholars to tell me what it says. No, I can stick to the Arabic and I can know what it actually refers to. And I have explained it to you. It has nothing to do with having sexual intercourse. You can accept it or not accept it. That's up to you. I'm done.
You know what?
So
One thing I just want to point out about this logic is that he's now holding us to this. It must say sexual intercourse for it to be sexual intercourse.
Okay,
but I would say something about, I don't believe, and maybe it's true, but he had many wives, and I don't know if the books all say that he had sexual intercourse with each individual wife, but we can make a reasonable inference that if you married these women, then you're going to have sex with them. And usually when it says you consummate a marriage, you can make the reasonable inference that they've made that also too.
Actually does say that he had intercourse. He actually says that he would do with all his wives in one round, in one night. So
let me ask one question, because I heard something about Abu Dawud.
Well, can I respond real quick?
Well, hold on, because I want to look this up.
I'll just fill in.
But I need the reference from either Marshall or someone and what y'all were talking about.
Can I just fill you in with what?
Okay, let's see. You missed the show, so you got to go back and then get what I'm saying.
Well, no, I'm asking you, like, what is the
General wants to say something.
Christian, Zulu, one
and
point.
I will, but I need the hadith from Abu
Zulu,
Dawud.
can you just please tell the Christian man to stop muting people because he's trying to mute me?
Christian man,
Can you stop muting? You only muting Marshall.
I'm gonna get him out now. If he did it again, I'm gonna.
No, you're not removing me. You little piece of crap.
Christian man, stop. Christian man.
He's a letter boy. You know,
I'm taking your mods off you now.
No. I'm gonna
do it myself. If you did that again, I'm gonna do it myself. Just so to go play.
Christian man, for the sake of the hangout.
For the love of everything.
Hold on.
Please tell me what the hadith was that is referenced in Abu Dawud that was mentioned earlier.
Okay.
For the love of everything. I just asked a simple question.
Okay, I'm gonna respond to you. First of all, you were not here when we were talking about the hadith, so you don't know. No, hold on. You have no idea what we were saying. I'm not gonna explain that again. No. I'm not gonna explain that again. Go look it up in the chat.
Yeah, but he doesn't know what to look up if you don't tell him what it is. That's what he's asking.
The name of the book, or the number.
Ask the general.
I want the number for the
general,
and I just want to know the location.
General was the one.
Hunter Bailey, I've given you mods now. Okay.
Okay, Zulu, hold on. General was the one who brought out this hadith, so you can ask him which one is.
So, General, which one is it?
The number, please, just so I can mute and let someone else go.
Oh my goodness! Ask General. I have explained it, so I don't need to go.
That's what I'm asking.
He is asking General. Relax. He's asking General.
All right.
Yeesh. General.
Okay, so it is Sunan Abu Dawud 2116. I'll give you I'll give you the direct link to the Quran website. There is a link. No, it's I got it from this one. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
so just to be clear, what's going on here is that they're saying that all the translations in English that have been put forward are wrong, and if you read in the actual Arabic, it means something different. So
I have something to add to this too when I can.
Go ahead, Matthew.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I got a screen share. It's gonna take a second, but it won't take too long. Let's pull it up.
Well, you ain't got no clothes on in that picture.
All right. Where's it at? Hold up. Not that. No clothes.
Present you to everyone, Ecclesiastes.
Okay, thank you. And it ties into the topic. I just had it open. Let me find it again.
You got a lot of tabs open up there too. It's like crazy. Yeah. You were searching for something.
Way too many. It's probably down here. There it is. There it is. Okay. Right here. Now I typed in on this Sunne.com consummated, and I was looking for a certain word, and that was child. Now I typed in this, and then look at this. And he consummated the marriage with her, and she bore him a child. So, and then we go through here, and we see what Aisha is talking about.
Just quickly, what's the Arabic word for consummate?
From a Muslim in here.
Because if the Arabic word is dakala or banabiha, then it just proves all the more that consummate the it is accurate to translate as consummate.
Yeah, was the same word used?
Wait, can I just say? Hold on, MP. Betty, please. I think she's asking to join.
Add Betty.
You know who I'm talking about?
I don't know her.
Marshall, here's a quick question for you, Marshall. Was the word consummated used in the context of Aisha? Was that also used in the same context as the other wives? Because if they use the word consummated for his other wives, and the same exact word that you're talking about, and then they use it for Aisha, then that would be pretty strong evidence that that word consummated, whatever the Arabic word was, is meaning sex because it meant sex with those other wives.
No, we gotta know what's in the Arabic, bro. What's consummated means.
That's what I'm asking you.
Okay,
I'm asking you if they use it, if they use that same word, whatever word we're talking about, as consummated with those other wives, the same word, and that same word means consummated with the other wives, means sex, and then you're saying for this last wife it doesn't mean it, then your argument seems to be defeated.
MP, hold on. Let this gentleman show us in this hadith in Arabic where it translates the word consummated. Let him show us.
What?
Okay, we're waiting, bro. Show us.
Me? What I'm showing you?
You are.
What I'm showing you is from the same. Are you talking to me?
I'm talking to you. Showing the Arabic.
Okay. Well, I'm not.
It's right there on the screen. It's right. It's on the right is the Arabic. On the left is the English. You can't see it on your screen.
Okay, hold on. I do.
I see consummated in all of these.
Stop moving, bro. Stop moving.
Okay.
Okay. Let's try the 6-1. Okay. I'm just reading the Arabic. It's lovely, bro.
No. Go to the one. Go to the one where it has consummate, and he bore a child, and she bore a child.
Why are you picking? Why are you trying to choose?
It is.
No, because that's specifically that one.
What do you mean? No. Why specifically that one?
Because if the words are the same, if they're using the words in the same way in all these other places, and then you try to say they're using it differently in this one place to prove a point, then your argument is defeated. That means what you're doing, you're cherry picking.
Okay.
Now
I got you. فدخل بها. فدخل. It means consummated the marriage with her. Here in the Arabic means فدخل بها. Do you get that? Consummated in this hadith means dakhala biha. It doesn't refer to having sexual intercourse. Once again.
How does she bear a child then?
Okay. فدخل بها for once again. You see? This is why this is not in this like translation in the Arabic. Hold on. In the Arabic translation, this is not an accurate one. I don't rely on this one, by the way.
Well, this is what your friend sent me, Abdul. He sent me this site to go to. His most reliable site.
No, but he doesn't agree with it because it doesn't match the narrative right now.
No. It's not accurate. There are some adding words there.
So Abdul is now wrong.
How is he supposed to send you the accurate or the precise one?
I mean, it's consummated.
It seems like there is no. It sounds like there's no correct one unless it agrees with your point. Everyone is incorrect that doesn't agree with your point.
Yeah, there's no
example of shifting the goalpost.
Oh, okay. So hold on. So I tried doing some research on that Sunan Abdud verse that General quoted, and as you stated, Marshall, and it is agreed by anything that's not Sahih Bukhari or Sahih Muslim. There are some doubts between the thing, but however, the thing about this particular hadith, it's still included in the 6 canonical hadiths.
Is it Abu Dawud?
Scholars.
Hold on. Is it Abu Dawud?
Hold on, you gotta let him finish. You were telling him to let you finish. Let him finish speaking.
Yes, Abu Dawud. That's what it is. Abu Dawud.
Okay. See, I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on. Let him finish. Let him finish, Marshall. Let him finish because he's not finished. Let him finish.
There are some parts of it that are not considered reliable, but if you go to sunnah.com, there is a grade scale that tells you which one has been examined and considered reliable and sahih. The one that General pointed, which says the Messenger of Allah married me when I was 7 years old, which is narrated by Aisha. The narrator Sulaiman said, or 6 years. He had intercourse with me when I was 9 years. It says this is grade sahih by Al-Alibani. So this one is a considered sahih hadith by Abu Dawud, by the scholars that study the hadith. It is considered sahih out of Abu Dawud.
Okay, see, fine. Okay, so listen to this. Abu Dawud, I don't care about what this website says. I don't care what it says. I'm telling you what we Muslim considered to be authentic and non-authentic. We got two most authentic hadith. We got Muslim and we got Bukhari. These are the most authentic hadith. And Abu Dawood is not authentic. We don't accept him. I'm telling you. Website says
not again. What
now you're speaking for all
CA was trying to
Muslims.
say
You're
is
saying that everything that we've picked up, and CA literally did the research and showed that there's a grading scale and showed this is the highest
yeah.
grade.
What CA
And now
is
you're telling
saying
us
is
that
that's
this
the
is not
website.
reliable.
one second.
How
And
do you
you
know?
speak for all Muslims.
How do you know this
That
website
particular
is reliable? How do
Marshall,
you know
that
this website
particular
is reliable?
hadith. One second. That particular hadith is sahih, is what CA is saying. That particular that phrase that I referred to in Abu Dawud,
Which one exactly? I don't get your point.
the one that has the word intercourse, that's authentic, is what CA is saying.
No.
CA, weren't you saying that?
Okay, basically what he was trying to say, according to this website, Sunnah, called sunnah.com, it says that Abu Dawood is one of the reliable sources or hadiths which Muslims rely on. I don't care
No,
what
he
this
didn't
website.
say specifically that
Yeah.
verse,
I don't
that
this
hadith.
website. How can you substantiate that this website is actually reliable?
Because it's given the sources of which it's doing, and it's operated by Muslims and Muslim scholars.
And we tell you.
But we have to take your word over their word. That's because we could ask you the same question. How do I know you're being reliable?
Okay, bro, I'm just telling you, I don't check that reliable. This is all. I'm not accepting it. You can believe me or not. I'm just telling you what I believe.
And you would be in disagreement with the rest of the Muslim Ummah.
No. I have talked to many Muslims and they are unanimous that that one hadith is not sahih, is not authentic. So I have explained it to you. It's up to you to
Hold on, you talking to two people and talking about we have unanimous consent that this is reliable. It's different than us going than them looking at the actual text.
No, I'm talking about Muslims. I'm talking about the majority. I'm talking about the majority of Muslims. They are unanimous. They agree upon the fact that this hadith is not reliable.
I'm going to screen share and show. Let me just screen share this.
It's funny. It's like I spoke to two Muslims and they unanimously agree with me. So that's the new consensus of the scholarly work. It's are we really delving this far down into it? Can we not trust anything?
Can you guys see this?
Well,
this is what.
Barely.
Can you guys see this?
You can see it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what Christian Anarchist has just posted in the outside chat. This is the hadith that I was referring to, where specifically it has the word intercourse.
No. Read Arabic. I'm not going to rely on that. Read Arabic.
So
there's the Arabic on the link.
No.
Send you the link.
Yeah. So
hold on, Marshall, relax. Let him finish what he's saying, Marshall.
Sake. My goodness. So I already showed you, and in fact, Abdul was like, "Yeah, no, you're correct. It does say intercourse." Notice the grade is Sahih.
Okay.
So this is authentic.
Okay, you finished.
Boom.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, mute your
Case closed.
Okay, mute your microphone, General. Okay. Now,
Guilty.
You did the same thing. You did the same trick. You read the English. I'm not English. Please provide me with
now intercourse.
This is just ridiculous now.
Hold on.
Stop.
You see that again? I don't. He had intercourse with me. That's the English language. I don't care about it. I'm trying to stick to the Arabic because we have substantiated. We have substantiated that in the Arabic it doesn't say having sexual intercourse. So that's your claim. It does not make it true. Title to it, but that does not make it true. I have explained this to you. Do you get it or not?
Okay, so let me ask you this: whenever you go around preaching dawah to preach the message of the Quran, do you speak exclusively in Arabic to people doing so, or do you, for the sake of some people that don't know Arabic, they're English-speaking people, maybe in the UK and such, do you speak English when citing the Quran?
I do, but the point, hold on. But the point is, what he's using a translation that is not reliable by Ibn Dawood. Ibn Dawood is not reliable for us. We don't take it.
Right. So
how many
can you
times do I need to explain that?
Can you show a consensus as to why that's the case, and why is it that in the Muslim Ummah this is being distributed among the Muslim community to Muslims to rely on?
Okay.
Yeah, show us a source for that claim, because you keep saying it's unreliable in the Muslim world, and you're just stating that. You haven't showed us anything.
Yeah, I would like to see a quote
I'm gonna show you
from any scholar on jurisprudence on this issue.
All right, I'm gonna show
What are you debating?
Hold on.
They're debating whether you know,
Muhammad had sex with his wife at 9 years old.
Hold on. Zulu, mute your microphone, please. Hold on.
Hey, I'm just telling you.
No, while you're looking it up, we can still talk. Go look it up, you know? You keep saying, look, hold on. You're looking it up.
I'm gonna respond to it. You asked me what is in Islam, right? This is your question, yeah?
Yeah, because you keep telling us this is you keep saying that no one says it's authentic. Someone else has shown us that it seems that this passage has been graded as authentic. You're saying it's not. There's a conflict here, and now we're asking you. Well, he said it isn't authentic and showed us some proof. Now we're asking you to support your claim that it's not authentic and to show us something.
Dude, let me respond and calm down, okay?
Why are we hiding this? Why are they hiding the fact that they are men that have sex with girls?
Lady, can you wait 1 minute?
And it still happens to this day around the world.
Lady, can I respond?
Go on, Dan.
Okay. So, according to Islam, we have two authentic hadiths. We got Muslim and we got Bukhari. The rest of the hadith are not reliable. We don't accept them, so stop using them.
Okay, show us how.
What do you mean I show you? What do you mean?
Give us a source that proves that as of now, it is just your assumption. Prove it to us.
Show us some scholarly support, because you've been saying the same thing. Hold on. Maybe you have to understand this. You've been saying this, and we in general and CA have been pointing to scholarly work and saying, here's what the scholars are saying. Here is the grade. They're saying that this is correct. Now we're asking you, don't just say, I speak for all Muslims in the Muslim world, this is not correct. We're asking you to show us some scholarly support that says that your view is the right view. They show the support for their view. Show us support for your view.
Okay, so real quick though,
Hold on. Let Marshall respond.
Try to control this debate, man.
Let me say that.
Everyone's asking Marshall. Hold on. Everyone's asking Marshall questions. Let him ask. Let me address the questions.
I was gonna make a statement real quick. I was just gonna make a statement real quick.
No, wait for your turn. Wait for your turn. Wait for your turn.
Marshall, you're not the moderator, so stop trying to tell me what to do.
Mute your microphone as you said to me. Mute your microphone right now.
I had a statement real quick though.
No, I'm not going to allow you.
Why is it such a everyone? It happened in Christmas.
Please.
Everyone,
please try to mute him.
Everyone,
mute him and allow me to speak.
Final warning. Stop.
Okay. So why is it just debating about? Lady. My name's not Lady. My name's Elizabeth. And since all I can hear is male voices, I would like a chance to say something.
I'll give you a chance right after Marshall's finished, okay?
Everything. It's about
Betty, I'm trying to time. Marshall, please. I'm trying to have a chance. Betty.
But Mohammed's not the only one.
Okay. I'll let you speak right after Betty, please. I'll let you speak right after Marshall's finished, okay? And then Hunter can go after, okay? Marshall will go and say what you need to say, and then Betty goes right after.
Okay, I apologize, lady, but I have to speak and I have to defend my faith.
And then Betty can go after.
And he asked me, basically, Impale, I don't know his name is, he asked me, how can I prove that what I'm saying is actually true? So I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to try to stay neutral. I'm not going to ask any Muslim. I'm going to ask CA, who is a Christian, and I'm going to ask him what are the authentic hadith what are the most reliable hadith which we Muslims rely on? Please say if you could respond to that question for me, I will appreciate it.
Okay, so before we respond to that question, Betty, say what you need to say.
No.
He just shifted the question. He just 100% avoided the question. 110%.
Hold on, Betty. Hold on, Betty. You need to unmute your mic. You need to say.
Mike, I have muted it.
No, you weren't speaking earlier.
Yeah, respond to my question.
Hold on, wait. Before she answers the question,
okay.
Let Betty speak. Betty was asking to speak. Okay, Betty, say what you need to say. You can speak, Betty. Unmute to speak.
I just wanted to know why the focus is on the Muhammad that lived more than 1,000-something years ago, when we know in the UK Jimmy Savile was messing about with little kids, and this continues to be a problem around the world. It's not just the Muslims, and I think it's unfair. It's a very biased way to address this problem around the world. It's not just the Muslims that are doing it. That's what I wanted to say.
Thank you, lady. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. So,
CA, where was your question to? Was it to CA?
So hold on. Before this, I want to make sure. I make sure we understand. He did not answer the question at all. He just only did is ask CA a question. We asked him for scholarly support for his position. And he said, "I'm going to ask CA a question." He did not give us anything. So can he please address the question that we was first answered? Can he please provide scholarly support?
MP, hold on. You're making noise. MP, hold on.
Hold on, MP.
So Marshall, can you answer the question?
Okay, but please try to mute him. When he's trying to speak, try to mute him, okay?
So you answer his question, and then you ask a question after. So make sure you answer the question first.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, I said to him, we got two authentic hadith. We got Muslim and we got Bukhari. Any Muslim you ask today, he will say the same to you. We don't rely on those other hadiths like Abu Dawood. He's not really. We don't accept him. So it's clear enough to grasp it. If you don't want to understand it, that's your problem. I have explained to you that if you could show me from Sahih, from Muslim or Bukhari, where it says that the Prophet, peace be upon him, had sexual intercourse with Aisha at the age of 6, then you got a point. But you will not be able to do it because it does not exist in Bukhari. It does not exist in Muslim. It's only in Abu Dawood.
Hold on.
It does.
Hold on.
You gotta show. Okay.
Okay. So to answer your question, there are 6 canonized hadith by the Muslim Ummah, and there's of course debate in regards to whether or not Ibn Majah is it. Some will say that that Muwatta belongs in it because that's one of the debates. But out of any of them, the 5 main ones are Sahih al-Bukhari and Sahih Muslim are considered the most Sahih, the most authentic, that there's no question in regards to some of the passages, that all of them are considered Sahih. The others that are included in this canonicity are Sunan an-Nasai, Sunan Abu Dawud, Jami at-Tirmidhi, and then Sunan Ibn Majah and Muwatta Malik. Muwatta Malik and Sunan Ibn Majah.
Who kicked Abdul out?
Oh, bro, hold on. I'm not gonna finish this. Someone kicked Abdul out. Why you did that, guys? Why?
Who kicked Abdul out? Right? He's the only other Muslim here.
Yeah, he was trying to help me out, bro. Why you kicking him out? We did that, honestly, bro.
It was kicked out.
No, Abdul, the Muslim guy who was the only Muslim here, me and him, we were trying to debate general, and then someone kicked him out. So that I.
Oh, you're talking about the message he left in the outer chat?
No, yeah, he said someone kicked him out.
Yeah,
who's that?
Well, that's what because remember the times that we've been blocked out of here a couple times, it's because of a glitch that's going on in Google. So I assume he's on his phone right now. I don't think no one's kicked him out.
That's your job, man.
No, my mind said.
I'm not talking about you, man.
No
one kicked him out because there's nothing in there.
When we were.
But he said that he just sent a message in the chat. It says someone's kicking him out.
And guess what? My thing twice when I was out of here said, "You have been removed from the hangout," but it's something called Google. tends to glitch. It does that not just to me, but other people on here who are using a mobile phone.
Yeah, if anybody's using a mobile phone on Google Hangouts, that's a tiny little glitch on Google Hangouts that they'll get kicked out, but they can always come back and join. It's just a little glitch.
He can always come back in.
It's a glitch in the system.
Things the room is full right now. Do we have any ghost participants? Those that are just sitting there, that are not saying anything, that haven't said anything, and they've just been in here. That are just basically because there are two Muslims in the chat right now. That could be backing up Marshall, because he may feel like, you know, everyone's on him now. But if we can have at least another Muslim on here, on there, to have his back, so that maybe the other Muslim could bring other information.
Myself, bro. I don't need someone else's help. I can back up myself, so don't worry, bro.
Okay. So you know what? I'll drop out because to the conversation be more fulfilling. Tell them to get ready.
All right.
Drop. I'm just saying, anyone in here, because for example, there's a few people in here that haven't really said anything.
He's willing to do it
since
though.
the start of the debate.
He's willing to drop out though.
I'm okay, bro.
I mean,
no,
Destiny.
He said he's leaving.
You haven't really said anything.
It doesn't matter. He said he's leaving, so he's. I mean, he's willing to do it. Then I mean.
Go ahead. Just tell him to get ready to come in. Is he ready to come in?
Yeah. I don't know if Bill is watching, but if you're ready, man, head on in.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Go. All right.
Oh, Blackpack's gonna join now.
Huh? Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out, though. I mean, you say, because again, as MP noted, I mean, you still haven't answered the question of which scholars, because I mean, I could go to Mufti Menk, who is considered one of the great scholars on the matters of this thing. And in fact, Dr. Bilal Phillips, who is a popular Muslim scholar, he has a book on the study of the hadith, Uzul Hadith. And with regards to that, he has classified that what is the canon. It's not just Bukhari, it's not just Muslim. There are the ones that I cited earlier, but he notes that not everything in those other 4 hadith is considered reliable, but that you have to pick and choose which ones using the science of hadith. That there is a sort of method in order to determine which of the sayings is sahih and which is not. That's how once they do the science, they were able to come to the conclusion that Bukhari and Muslim were the most reliable. It wasn't simply by a tradition, by the tafsirs or any of the scholars over time. It was due to the fact that having to do the whole science from the scholars, they managed to determine which sayings were sahih, authentic, and which weren't. And that's why we have the system that they do, where you can easily see this on sunnah.com. You can just go look up a hadith, and it will tell you whether or not if it is considered sahih or if it is considered questionable. So, again, which scholars, which sources can you provide that says that those are that Sahih, Bukhari, and Muslim are the only 2 reliable ones? Because there are Muslims that would disagree with you in regards to that and would say it's not just Bukhari and Muslim, but also you have the others. But at the same time, and you wouldn't consider these guys Muslims, you have some people that are Quran onlyists that say neither of the hadith are reliable, and that the Quran itself explicitly says that the Quran is the only source of guidance. So again, which scholars or citations are you quoting from?
Okay, you finished.
Yes.
Okay, try to mute your microphone. So I said to you that according to many scholars today, Muslim scholars, in particular, they say that Muslim and Bukhari are 2 most authentic hadiths. Send them and we accept them. And the rest of the hadith, and I personally, this is my so.
Okay. Can you name one of those scholars? You should say many, but could you give me one by name?
What do you mean exactly?
Huh? What was that? What were you saying? Okay, I think he's having internet connections. It's... Is he going to join back or?
Okay. People that have just joined, like Blackjack and Ado. Wait, Hangout's kicking me out. Abdul's wrong. What's wrong? Okay. Marshall, come back in. Come back in. The link's there. The link's there.
Well, he's saying that the things that says it's denying him. So this time, apparently, Abdul must have probably been kicked out or something.
I didn't kick him out.
Because if somebody kicked him out,
yeah, he wasn't able to get back in, huh?
Well, no.
Okay, here's the thing. All right, MP. not MP. Blackpack. You guys, I kind of need some space here because I'm trying to get Abdul in, and I'm trying to get Marshall back in.
He's blocked. He has to come in under a stock account. Seems like he actually was kicked out.
Wait, who's blocked? Christian man, did you block any of these guys?
No, I didn't block any of them.
Hold.
I wish I did.
Christian man, calm down.
Wait, no one blocked these guys.
Yeah, hey guys, Hunter, Christian man, and Christian Arcus. I'm gonna head off, and if you guys want to have another hangout, I'm happy.
Oh, great! There's a woman in the chat room. Thank God. Hi, sister.
Hello. We're talking like this now. Hold on. Now it's full again. I'm trying to get them back in. Again, there's
well, people are leaving now, so I mean, there's still going to be room. Yeah, MP left.
Okay.
Left, and Trevor left. So yeah, but yeah, Abdul said he can't come in because apparently either someone's blocked him, or that someone kicked him out. That's the only thing that could follow, or something's going on with his phone. That'd be the only thing that I could think of.
This is just ridiculous, man. Because now it's gonna look like we tried to kick them out or push them away.
I don't know what's going on.
I keep sending a link in the chat, but for some reason, I don't know what it is.
I would like to apologize for my behavior.
Betsy, can we refrain from using that language, please?
Well, it's true, though. That's what you're discussing.
No, the topic we were discussing. No, the topic we were discussing.
This is a child friendly. Can we not use that language? Can we please not use that language?
You're actually
pretending like you really.
The topic we were discussing was about whether or not which hadith was considered sahih.
No, what you were discussing was whether or not Muhammad had sex with Aisha.
They were.
That's what you're discussing.
I wasn't. They were. I wasn't.
Yeah, well, but that's what you're discussing. If you weren't, but
Not
they
me.
were discussing it.
Not me. I was discussing
that's what they're discussing, isn't it? And what I'm saying to you is that they're both dead and more than 1,000 years. And if you really think that a man having sex with a 9-year-old is wrong, what about the kids that are going through it today?
My issue is not with that. Betty, my issue is not with that. Betty, my issue is not with that. My issue is whether or not if he's being consistent, because he basically is denying that this was something that was actually considered authentic Sahih Hadith, whereas there is plenty of evidence from the Muslim Ummah, which is the Arabic word for community, and the scholars, that this is considered Sahih Hadith, authentic Hadith.
But you're not getting what I'm saying.
I'm getting what you're saying.
You're
ignoring you're not understanding that my discussion with him is not what you're portraying. I did not address anything about pedophilia with this guy. I did not address
No, but
anything
you're trying to say because Muhammad is famous and he's a prophet, that this is important. But what I'm saying is this problem is all around the world.
No,
so if you concentrate on Muhammad, what you're actually doing is just ignoring it. Why is Muhammad getting so much hate when it's a problem around the world?
Okay, you obviously do not. You weren't here earlier when we were having the discussion, so apparently you don't know what it was that I was discussing with him. Because the issue was specifically and only limited to whether or not what hadith are considered sahih. That was all. Nothing more,
What does
nothing
the hadith
less.
got to do with Muhammad and Aisha getting married? Because the whole reason why you're discussing Muhammad and Aisha getting married is because it's said that Muhammad had sex with her when she was 9.
That was the conversation they had.
Because there's
That was
other
the conversation they
hadiths
had.
that say Aisha was 19 when the marriage was consummated.
That was the
But
conversation they
something tells me
had.
that you're not
Not
bothered
me and
about
Marshall's. That was the conversation they had, not me and Marshall. Me and Marshall were discussing whether or not
But it's the
which hadith was
conversation that
considered
you and Marshall
authentic.
had. Because you and Marshall are not the only one in the Google Hangout, and you know the moderator said that other people can speak. And what I'm seeing as a woman, I find it personally offensive that men seem to think that they can discuss what happens to women without inviting women to the table.
Wait, what kind of nonsense is that?
With Betty, the women need to come on these hangouts more often because not many of them are coming forward.
Yeah, but when they do, if you see this guy, the way he's speaking, it's like, why would a woman come?
Okay.
Because when a woman puts her point of view across, he thinks that he can disregard it. Obviously, because he's a man.
Who?
You, the man that's speaking.
Christian.
No, I'm not the moderator. I'm not talking about the moderator. I'm talking about the other guy that's debating with me. And what I'm saying is your opinion more important because you're a man. Because the way I see it, if Aisha's 9,
I don't have time for this. If you want to talk, then I'll leave. I'll leave just for you. That way you
don't do this, bro. So just set the record straight, Christian man. Don't leave it like that.
Because I think a woman has a right to put her opinion across. It's not just about men. It's not a man's world and women just happen to live in it.
Wait, what is the problem right here?
Okay.
Yeah, have you not been listening?
Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to end the hangout.
I'm going to go because when that man, whoever I was debating, when he learns how to respect women and when women come to the table to discuss things, let him learn how to respect women because it's not all about a man's opinion. And to the moderator, thank you for letting me join in. Good night. God bless.
Thank you, Betty. Thank you.
But if you carry on like that, women won't bother coming if he's going to disrespect them like that. Thank you. Bye.
Wait, hold on. Can you explain to me how he disrespected? I don't understand. Like, what did he do?
You don't understand what he did. It's because you're a man. Think about what he did.
No, but explain to me
because discussing Aisha and Muhammad. Aisha was a woman. She was not a man. So what right do men have to sit there and dig her name up from the grave? Yeah, when she was a scholar. She wasn't just a girl that had sex with a man at 9. She was a scholar, so she obviously got over that experience. And to define a woman by an experience like that is disgusting. Would you go up to a woman that was raped or sexually abused at that age and just define her by that experience? Ignore everything that she had achieved, because Aisha achieved a lot, and that is my problem with this debate. It's always about the sex. It's never about what a woman achieved.
And who the hell?
But I don't think that's. But hold on. I don't think that's what they were trying to do, babe. I think what they were trying to do is because we're talking to Muslims against Muhammad to try and disprove Muhammad and show them that Muhammad. What he did was we're trying to basically show him that what he did to her was wrong. We've already expressed earlier in the hangout that she was a scholar and that she was a bold woman and she did amazing things, all right? But we're just trying to, for her defense, actually, to help to say that what happened was wrong. It's just a back and forth, them trying to justify what he did, and we're trying to basically prove what he did was wrong.
But what he did was wrong. Yeah. It will not change it. You cannot go back in time and change it. But a man would not be defined. If that happened to a man would not be defined by that experience, and his name would not be dragged from the grave 1,000-something years later. You need to think about it. All you men on this panel need to think about what's happening. Her name is being dragged from the grave, but the man's name, if that happened to a man at that age, his name wouldn't have happened.
Okay, but the problem is you're talking about
that. Just think about what I said. Because I
understand what you said, but we're talking about
male-dominated chat, like a lot of times.
But Betty, I understand what you're saying completely, but we're talking about someone that affected thousands, billions of people. So it is important to bring it back up. If it was an average guy, then I would understand what.
Yeah, I know that, and that's what I've been saying. But it's not. They're not talking about that. They're talking about specific two people. But just think about it. You can't have all this male-dominant perspective. And I'm gonna go. Thank you anyway.
Well, that was a waste of time.
It's over.
I mean, guys, maybe you can tell me in the chat. I don't know how CA or any of us were being rude. You guys can tell us in the chat how we're being rude. I honestly don't understand.
No, I mean,
there's any.
There wasn't no rudeness going on. It's just that she was arguing something totally different that was not had nothing to do with what you guys were talking about. Like, it had literally nothing to do with what you guys are talking about. So, yeah. I just got here.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm a bit confused. Edo, what do you think about this, bro? I don't know.
From what I could see, it looks like you guys are arguing completely different points. She's talking about something different to what you guys are talking about.
And I thought it was just kind of ridiculous. She's talking about all this male dominance conversation you guys were having, and she's talking about women into here. I mean, women just didn't come in, so it's not like we excluded them or that you excluded them. It's just that they don't come in. So that was kind of just a dumb thing to bring up.
Yeah, it kind of sounded a bit aggressive towards men. Honestly, I'm pretty damn confused. I mean, we're talking about that influence billions of people. So I think it is important, and it is still influencing people. So I think it is important to address things like this. I'm not. So I think I don't know, guys.
Yeah, she was coming from a feminist fringe, unfortunately.
If it's feminism, please just shoot me now.
Yeah, it sounded a bit like feminism, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the
you men, you guys, you men. It's like we're all the same, man. Like, you don't need to go there. Like, I mean,
what I miss?
Oh, Kumba, you missed so much, brother. You missed a lot, man. you missed a lot.
I think he's actually about to close it right now.
Yeah, I'm about to close it now. It's getting late here. I think I've reached the 1 hour 40-minute mark.
Oh, you live?
Are you gonna make another one?
Peace.
Yeah, I mean, this can continue on after, but I'm gonna end the live hangout now. I think we've talked about this a lot now, to the point that everyone's gone. But I'd like to thank everyone for watching. If anyone wants any questions in the comments, I'll give you a minute. If you got any questions, if you got any comments, tell me now, and I can read it out.
I got a question. What do you believe in? What are you?
Oh, me, I'm a Christian. Yeah, I'm a Seventh-day Adventist.
You're a Seventh-day Adventist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why? Am I a heretic?
Yes.
Well, no, I wouldn't say you don't. To be honest with you, you're doing a lot than Christians do. You actually worship on the right day, on the correct day. It's just the problem. It's just the problem is that there's a lot more to it than just the just obeying the Sabbath and things of that nature.
Yeah, P Buff Thulu saying if she wants to gather a lot of other lasses and join her maybe in the future. So suggesting that maybe if she brings up some more, if she brings more female protagonists to the panel, then maybe it will become more interesting. So maybe she should, as a female, should bring more females into the panel. For us, you know, people come in, whoever want to come in, I put the link in the Hangout group chats. People want to come in, they come in, no matter where they're from, no matter what they are. I don't discriminate. So it's not my fault that most women aren't really coming on these Hangouts. There's nothing really we can do about that. I mean, but I think I've reached my limit. I think we've reached our limit now. Let's end this now. I thank everyone for watching, and yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and peace.